Hey, timekeeper, the mic's not working. What's going on?
Oh, pardon-moi.
Yeah, pardon, fix it.
Oh my gosh, the pants are full.
Are we ready yet?
I'll decide when we're ready to go.
Wait, I think, hold on, wait, it sounds better.
We're ready to go.
Okay, cool, here we go. Hello and welcome back to the D-COT disCast. I'm your host, Steve, and today is Friday, September 1st. Welcome to a new month. Not only is it September, it's the fall feeling, except in Florida where it's always hot and there's only like maybe 2 seasons. But for those of you in places around the world, places around the United States where you actually have seasons, I bet you it's getting a little bit cooler. You're going to get your pumpkin spice latte. But not only is it September 1st, it is also my wife's birthday month. We are celebrating Michelle's birthday month starting today. Also today, we're going to be talking about a hotel transportation perk that returns to Disney World, how Genie Plus hit an all-time low in pricing, new runDisney policies, Haunted Mansion gets an expansion, and more. Disney shared a sneak peek at the mural that's being installed at the new villas at Disneyland Hotel. The mural consists of vector-like artwork in 2D and has Sorcerer Mickey, Sleeping Beauty, Moana, Alice, Snow White, not the Rachel Zegler one, Mulan, Lion King, Jungle Book, Aladdin and Jasmine, Merida, Tiana, Anna and Olaf, Bambi, and Raya. The stunning 12-story tower will surround guests with decades of Walt Disney Animation Studios history and storytelling from the moment they enter the new tower, as they are greeted by this beautiful mural created exclusively for the tower by Lorelei Beauvais, associate production designer on Disney Animation's Academy Award-winning Encanto. It's also full of hidden Mickeys. All right, let's talk about Genie Plus. I haven't talked about that in a while. Like, I stopped checking the prices every day because, quite frankly, I just don't care. But what was interesting was Genie Plus hit an all-time low this past week. So on the morning of August 29th, the multiple parks option and Magic Kingdom were down to $20, and Epcot and Animal Kingdom were just $15. So my guess is because of the hurricane, they knew the parks were going to be dead, so they brought the prices down. But you know, the fact that I say it's the lowest price that it's ever been really for a while with the multiple parks option once they rolled that out. But $20, it used to be $15. It was like a guaranteed $15 every day, and then they just got. I could put aside a whole entire podcast episode about Genie Plus. Maybe that's something I'll do. I don't know. But anyway, it was very interesting, and my guess is because of the hurricane. Haunted Mansion is getting an expansion. It's kind of fun to say that because it rhymes. The grounds of the Haunted Mansion are going to experience its own spirited metamorphosis at the Disneyland Resort in 2024. The additions to the grounds will build on the story and lore of the classic attraction and will also include an expanded outdoor queue with enhanced theming. A new retail shop adjacent to the exit of the Haunted Mansion will also be added. This is probably along the same lines when Disney World expanded the queue line with the interactive objects. Oh, and don't forget the gift shop Memento Mori. I love Haunted Mansion. I love a good Haunted Mansion expansion because you know it's gonna be good. So I'm really happy to hear this. Run Disney, run Disney, run Disney. An email went out to registrants of the Run Disney 2023 Disney Wine and Dine Half Marathon to explain some changes to the costume policy for race participants. And of that, the new updates to the policy are as follows. Layered costumes that could conceal prohibited items are not permitted. Costume props, including, without limitation, those that surround the entire body, are inflatable or physically connect multiple participants to each other are not permitted. Foam swords and all plastic lightsabers may be permitted, however, they may not exceed 36 inches in length. Take that into consideration when you're coming up with your costumes for the 2023 Disney Wine and Dine Half Marathon. So this past week, earlier with the Genie Plus thing, I was talking about Hurricane. Hurricane Idalia landed on Wednesday. Schools were closed, at least here in Central Florida and Orange County, for rain. That's right, nothing happened. We got rain all day long. Winds were 10, 15 miles an hour. It wasn't even sustainable winds. The forecast called for sustainable winds of 35 miles per hour, which is why they closed all the schools. But It's all right. Sometimes it's nice to just get a day off, right? Walt Disney World was operating like normal. The crowds were non-existent and wait times were lower than ever before. I mean, you could look. I remember I brought up the MDE and it was like 5, 10, 15 minutes, even for those really popular rides, 15, 20 minutes. So, but everybody's good. Everybody's okay here. And it was not much of a hurricane at all here in Central Florida. Thank goodness. Today in Disney history, on September 1st, 1993, Disney announced that AT&T renewed its sponsorship of Spaceship Earth at Epcot Center in the Walt Disney World Resort. Spaceship Earth was originally sponsored by the Bell system from 1982 until 1984, when Bell was broken up into smaller companies in 1984. Its parent company, AT&T, became its own independent company and began sponsoring Spaceship Earth. It continued to do so until 2004, when Siemens picked up sponsorship. In 1997, Light Magic, a parade street show, ended its run at Disneyland. Billed as a replacement for the 24-year-old Main Street Electrical Parade, it debuted last May. In 2000, Pooh's Honey Hunt, an attraction at Tokyo Disneyland, had a soft opening. A more elaborate version than its Walt Disney World counterpart, guests ride in large honeypot vehicles through the pages of a giant storybook. Magic key holders will be able to collect 4 new Haunted Mansion trading cards featuring iconic characters from the ride and the cast members who brought them to life. The 4 cards are available to Magic Key holders at Disneyland Resort in September. On one side of each card is a holographic image that changes from the character's face and name to the cast members. The cards will be available during regular operating hours at Disneyana in Disneyland Park from September 4th through September 28th, Mondays through Thursdays only. A transportation perk is returning to Walt Disney World. Earlier this month, the Sassagoula River cruise boats were temporarily suspended to and from Disney Springs. As of yesterday, August 31st, the boats are back in service. The boats are back in town! Okay. Well, folks, that's going to be it for this D-COT disCast, an actual rather quick one, but it's all good. This is all the information that you need over the last 3 or 4 days. Well, I hope you have a magical weekend ahead. It is a Labor Day weekend, so for those of us in the United States, I hope that you have a fantastic long weekend, whether you're barbecuing or just hanging out at home, having some friends over, meeting up with some family, eating some hot dogs and cheeseburgers. Well, I hope you just have the best weekend that you can, and I look forward to bringing you more Disney news and reviews next week.
Thank you!
Oh, and don't forget the gift shop of Memo.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Today I'm going to play a little snippet from a background aerial loop that you could find at Tokyo Disney Sea. This is Tokyo Disney Sea Toyville Trolley Park aerial loop. Enjoy.